Okay, so it worked this time. That's nice. All right, let's get busy. So, again, game plan here. First stream didn't work. We are rebuilding a map that I used in the first game of City Skylines. Disasters on. I would think this is still European, so I would think your main disasters are like no tornadoes, nothing like that. I mean, actually, I can't even say no tornadoes. I got hit by a fucking EF5 on a tornado, like on a European map a few days ago. So basically, what I did last time to prevent the highway going through the entire city is I built a tunnel through here and had it come out on the other side. Now the main problem is there has to be a north-south highway, but where are you going to put said north-south highway? Like, and the easy thing to do here is I can't really do this because I have to redistrict. So to start off, we're not going to go north, we're going to go south as our first buy. We're going to go south probably at least 2 times to go stay south of the expressway before we begin putting in high density, and then we can literally just separate by low density south of the expressway, high density north of the expressway, and go from there. Now I would say for an east-west cutoff, like for a north-south highway option, once I finish, the interchange is likely going to be here, and we're just gonna follow the ridge of this mountain and have it like just have a highway on the east side of that ridge, and that'll separate high density from low density that way. And again, we have a lot of space for this. We can implement a second city if we want over here near the other coastline. But this is kind of a teaching moment. So the start of a city, Skyline City, starts, simply put, you just do that. Connect these two since we're not using the highway for this. Then okay, no need for 2-lane roads yet. I could honestly go with dirt. Like dirt is 20 a cell, 2-lane roads are 40 a cell. You save money by going with gravel. And the whole entire point of the beginning of the save is to save money. So what I want to do is okay, I'm thinking about doing this as a grid for the specifically for the suburbs. I kind of want some bigger plots. So what we're gonna do is do, what is it? I think it's like 124. I don't remember the perfect one for the grid. There is a perfect grid length, and I believe it's something by 80. Where if I do this specifically, and then let's say draw this, I should have like a certain amount of plots. We're just gonna test because I'm just trying to see. 1, I forgot to save, that's great. 2, 3, okay, so no it's not. We're actually gonna reduce it. We're actually, hold up. Wait a minute. First save the game. Second, straight. Delete you. 128. Here. If I space out the plots, so 4x4, 4x4. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. Okay, so it's 128 by 80. Give me a perfect 3 plots with space in between. So now that we have our grid set up, we literally just copy this. So we just copy this until we get to here, and I think I'm gonna go to select if I can. Okay. So here what I want to do is just, I want to keep the 4-lane, like the 4x4 structure on the side, or in this case 4x3, which means this is gonna have to curve. So not curve this way, the curve this way. We'll stop here. We'll stop about halfway down the tile. Then what we'll do is, not that. We'll just continue to do this grid all the way around. And what I'm also going to do is build this bridge across. We're gonna do this on this. Then we do the one side, we want to do the other side. Then now that we have that, it's going to be hard for me to tell. So what we're going to do is just do 80. Okay, so 128, 80. Okay, turn off row guidelines real quick. Row guidelines get turned off whenever you're like trying to make the grid and it's just not working. Turn them back on. Okay, we still got to keep them off because they want to mess up for some reason. And then all we have to do now is just connect it to that. And this will be our little industrial district until we need more industrial. And I actually kind of want to finish this up because I'm anticipating I'm going to need a good amount of industrial. Because they usually request a lot of that at the beginning. So I want to finish off this grid up to about like 40 something thousand. Oop, that was bad. Keep this straight. Have this run in the U. So what I could have done is gridded with the terrain, but since it turned straight here, I kind of don't want to do that. Like I could have done the grid, like, and have that be 90, but then that's really going to cause me problems when you're flat south of the expressway, and then I'm just kind of like messing stuff up. So that can run into there. And that should definitely be good enough population-wise to hold us over. We're at 48,000. So water pumping is going to be a problem. Because this, I mean, okay. We're going to place, how many do we want to place down? 120,000. We'll go 1 on the industrial side. We'll put it just north of the current industrial district, so like right here. Then we'll put a drain pipe south here. Well, actually, further south here, south of the expressway. Then we need power. I would go clean, but there's literally no benefit of going clean this early because you need so many. And even though we have like the terrain to do it, it would be what? Like the coal output puts 40, the max this put is 8, 16, 24 is what you need. And then any area that this is in, I would have to like get rid of. So you kind of just do coal for now before I replace it all in the end. Like I'm tempted to go 8, 16, 24 and be cool and use clean energy, yada yada, whatever, but it's never worth it. Especially when I get more money, I'll just replace everything and make everything nuclear once I hit 44,000. Although it is tempting to do a clean energy build. It's very tempting to do a clean energy build. However, the problem is, like, yeah, no. The problem with doing a clean energy build is it's very hard to do so because you're going to be spending so much on wind turbines. And also, ooh, you hit the advanced wind turbine at 2.6 and you hit oil at 5, 12K, 50K, 12, 24, 36, 48, 80 to 120. It's not that bad. We'll have some fun with it today. and do clean energy. We'll put the wind turbines. Fuck it. 6, 12, 18K worth of wind turbines. Then you want to make sure you have enough money. So 18 versus 40 is big. That's a big ass difference. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna take no. No. I'm not even gonna take that chance. I'm not even gonna take that chance. So now your biggest problem is simply put, how much money is it gonna cost you to connect all of this stuff? So I'm down to 17K right now, right? I'm gonna finish the water pipes. And the water pipes run under streets.